catching some of this early Arizona sun. It's like I call it an undercoating, you know. Then when the summer gets here and it's blazing, it's not really so hot because it gets this undercoating, but the sun is it's up awfully high. And I'm wondering about moss on the north side of the trees, if that gets much further. And the intensity is, I don't remember it being as hot. Maybe it's the age, huh? Something definitely different. Getting about time to feed the doves. There's at least 1,000 of them show up. I swear. Nope, they're flying in now. They're coming over to the trees. If I had the camera out, you could see that. Now they're all swooping in here. Jeez. Because there's not much feed around right now, you know, for them. There's not a lot of rain, and without a lot of rain, there's not a lot of, you know, seed. And they've cut back on the fields where they grow, set in for housing. The reason why I turned this thing on when I got out here today is it's like a sickness, I guess you'd say. You seem to get, you know, sick. You know, you got the elderly and the kids, but, you know, it's just failing health on the one side. The other side is exuberant, powerful, lots of power and energy, you know, getting sick. It's like they're, well, they get this sick, and then they come home, and there's siblings, and the mom and dad, and there's, you know, relatives and all that stuff. Everybody gets sick, and it's from a kid. It's like they're trying to teach the kids right now, whoever's in that process of getting the kids out. But, you know, if you're using at school, you go, oh, yeah, let's get the hell out of class. Because they're, yeah, no guns, you know, but I don't think I would be saying that. I would just go out there just because I was getting out of class. Because, you know, I know you're not taking the guns, you know. But they sit that and seed that in the kids' minds like a sickness, you know. It's coming from the schools, superintendents. Now, who's in charge of the superintendents of the schools? And, you know, they pass it on like, hey, and then they have to do this, you know. Or otherwise, hey, I almost said the sun will build. I may go hit some balls, but where it usually goes down right now, they're replacing the entire water system. There'll be months where you play there. Try to get back up my strength and junk, and you know, so you can go out and you can hit, you know, to dial in your clubs. And I know so much more than when I started. So when I go back and start this up, it's like, it's even stronger, you know. Because, you know what to do. It's just bringing the strength up, you know, the endurance. Because it's, or to walk it, that'd be tough. I wouldn't even try to walk. I could probably, I used to walk 9 holes with my bad ankle. But now, it's still, well, it's movable, kinda. So I probably could. But that's part of that strengthening too. You get where I'll go watch a little Netflix, Bosch, and Couch Log. And notice too, that's where I go. That Kyle, that's, you know, it's interesting, but I see it's just a joke, you know, because you know, Mr. Historian, that's I understand there are some good things in the book, how they teach people in their behaviors a little more drawn out about, you know, this is how you should be and train your life. And there's nothing wrong with that. But then what would the bar people do? The guys selling all the booze and the cigarettes and all that stuff, what would those people do? You know, they're going to do something. Because that's part of who's controlling what, you know. And the religions, what will they do when they can't go out and sell their ware so they can get free dollars from you? And geez, launder money. The bigger the congregation, you know. But even the Doves, they're picking up the speech and they have their talk. I remember when there was just I'm gonna try to make the exact sound, but it's just like that. Like that. We hear I swear, there's voices. If you listen. Now it's funny because this last year, I was hearing one, I could hear him say, "You're very pretty. You're very pretty. You're very pretty." And every time he would say that, he'd bow down to her, you know. "You're very pretty." And to just moments ago, you know, before sitting down, get your ass up. Get your ass up. Get your ass up. Now, somebody talking to me, I wouldn't even sitting down. I'm looking, he's over there and he wants to mate with us. Get your ass up. From pretty, you're very pretty, to get your ass up. Funny thing, though, I heard him saying something, and that's what the neighbors were saying. It's like they overheard him. And then I mentioned out there in the yard, and I could hear a reaction. They were like, oh my God, he can hear us. But really, my ears are kind of funky. Too much noise and not enough ear protection. So I think the union owes me some more money. Oh. Well, I need to flip over probably. I've got a big untanned spot here on my stomach. Maybe I'll go down maybe that place and see if I can. But there's no trees there. See, there's other places got trees you can get under and practice. Cause you sit there working out, and you really work up a sweat, especially in this heat, you know. So, and that sun is just like, I don't know. It's just like, I guess this camera would say it's okay. I don't know. Oh, I see some of these birds. There you go. See it? I don't know what camera's at. Yep. See? Look at them. So I better go out and feed them now. There's a bunch coming up. So. Okay. Even some starlings and raptors. Got quail. Lots of sparrows. Oh. And this, that, and the other. So I gotta go feed them. So. Also, I want to mention, Kyle, that the way to live that desire and turn it toward, you know, God, a creator. That's like Kundalini, you know. And you got to be correcting and writing yourself, you know, because of what that means. It's like, you know, you'll find yourself in there that moment, but then you can't just grasp enough. You can't hang on. It doesn't work because it's just not the right thing the right way. And there's stuff left out. And that's like through the practice of yoga. You got to get in those positions. And there's people that practice yoga for eons and they've never get the Kundalini, you know. They don't know what that's about, you know. Otherwise, why would they be practicing all those years, you know? Just for the money, notoriety. They never Kundalini. But I was having sex and got to that moment of orgasm and I held it. It was just happening, but I held it. And man, it came up. I thought my head was going to explode. This one. I mean, that was. It's a rush of that energy, you know. Hope I'm hearing that. Get your ass up again. There's more flying. They're all. It's the time for pairing. Oh, yeah, it's about the sun. And the time of year and the way it is and all this. Now I should put this on pause and show you because there's a swirl out here. And it's already in bloom. And that's not supposed to happen till late, and they get into June when you're seeing all that stuff. So let me pop that out here too, then I'll have to take a break. Okay, now. And the other one, there's nothing. But this thing's blossoming. You know, this is April, end of April. It's too early because something's changed. You know. Peace.